This is the nicest mall, I think, in Eastern Connecticut. I don't know if you can even consider it a mall, but it's called Evergreen Walk. It has gotten significantly bougier than when I was growing up, and it was like all Ben and Jerry's. Now they have Blue Mercury, Apple. Like, who are people in South Windsor this rich? But it's nice. There's a Lululemon now here. Okay, I got my Chief swag, mic covers. Oh, this looks like a perfect victim. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay, what is it like living in Connecticut?
Do you want me to talk into this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Well, actually, let me start with, what do you do for a living?
I'm a radiation therapist.
Okay, and how much do you make a year doing that?
I'm about to get a bonus, but base pay is like $85,000 a year.
That's a lot of money. How old are you?
It's not a lot of money anymore. Used to be.
So, okay, and what is it like living in Connecticut?
I honestly love it. I mean, if I had to pick, New Hampshire would be where I would go next. But I think I love Connecticut. I like that there's not a lot of people and just everybody kind of knows everybody.
Do you feel like there's a stereotype about people who live in Connecticut, like that everyone's really rich or etc.?
I mean, like where I live. I live in Eastern Connecticut, so it's just farmland and Yukon. So, I mean, it's still like a wealthier area than Tennessee or other areas, but it's no Boston.
What is it like to live in Connecticut?
Connecticut is very expensive to live in. It's got 4 seasons. You need 4 wardrobes. And the seasons don't stop.
Do you feel like there's a misperceived like kind of expectation about what people in Connecticut are like?
Quite possibly, because I find that a lot of people in Connecticut can be quite rude, especially on the streets.
Interesting. Do you think that's like because they're really wealthy or because people are just rude in general here?
No, I think they're just pressed on time and they don't have time.
Oh, interesting.
People are just strapped on time around here. Nobody has time to do anything. We work too much and just everything costs a lot.
Yeah. Do you live close to this area?
Yes.
Nice. And what do you do for a living?
Construction.
Okay. And is that like a good salary in Connecticut?
Yes and no. It comes and goes.
Yeah.
It's definitely a good place to be.
What is it like to live in Connecticut?
It's good. I like how we get like all the weather, but the taxes are bad. I'm just glad I don't have to pay for them yet.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 16. I just
Okay.
turned 16. Yeah.
Are you in high school?
Yeah.
Where do you go to high school?
East Catholic.
Okay. Oh, my trainer goes to East Catholic. Do you like that school?
Yeah, it's the best.
What is something that people wouldn't expect about people who go to East Catholic? Like, I went to E.O. Smith for 2 years, but I remember we used to play sports with people who went to East Catholic.
What would you not expect?
I love how we mentioned taxes.
I feel like that like everyone there is like the same person. Like it's a very diverse school and I love it a lot. I went to public school and then I switched to a private school and I'm glad I went there. It's the best.
Would you live in Connecticut for the rest of your life?
No.
No.
No. I want to explore. I want to like go to different countries like Norway and stuff.
Okay.
Germany. Yeah.
That's a good idea. How long have you lived in Connecticut for?
54 years.
And what do you do in Connecticut?
I work at a police department in the detective division as a clerk.
Wow. Can I ask you what you make for a living doing that? Is it a good salary in Connecticut?
No, I should be making more than I make.
Okay.
100% more than I make.
Why don't you make more than you make?
Because the town doesn't think that they need to make our salary what it should be compared to other towns.
And what town is it?
East Hartford.
East Hartford, okay. East Hartford Police Department needs to pay people more. I got my Chief swag. Microphone. Okay, come. Okay, what do you do for a living?
Currently, I'm a mom.
Well, I was going to say, how much do you make for a living doing that? But that's not
Priceless. A priceless amount of work.
What do you think about Connecticut?
Northeast Connecticut is a very special place. Grew up here. First time back in 8 years, and not much has changed. But we did get a Whole Foods.
What do you think people make for a living? Like, what's the general salary you think people make in Connecticut? If you could also maybe move a little bit over there, you're like a little, there you go. What do you think the general salary is of people in Connecticut?
I don't know, $60,000? I have no idea, actually.
Okay.
I really have no idea. I don't live here anymore.
And would you suggest that, or would you think that it's kind of a stereotype that everyone in Connecticut's really rich?
Absolutely not. So there's rich Connecticut and the not so rich Connecticut. We're in the not so rich side.